आ गए हम चलो.
Oh, we are back. We
Yes.
are back. Yes, Pranav, it's time to unmute yourself. Pranav,
Let me
don't
have
don't
my
shy.
snacks.
अच्छा अच्छा फिर ठीक है. So hello, hi, and welcome to News Time. Another episode of
Banter.
our weekly podcast. Yeah, full of banter.
Mm. And also technical issues.
Also
As
technical
usual.
issues. Yeah, this was scheduled to be at 7 today, but our technical team got into some technical issues. So
Yeah.
Very, very technical, these technical people.
yeah,
Also,
apparently,
our technical team has updated the thumbnail,
Has it?
so we are good.
Oh, let me
yeah,
spam
the
it.
technical team had unnecessary softwares installed on their system. So
Node.js. अरे यार. Top banter wise.
yeah,
So we will start. We we will do a speed run this time, I guess.
yes.
Okay. I will just bring up my secret script. Mm,
Where did this
You
guy
can
go?
log into your account with the password at the rate 123.
Don't shout out my Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
So yes, I guess PPK you got a ping from the analytics team right now.
Yeah, yeah, I did, and it's not very it's not looking good, guys. You know, 42% of you guys who have watched our channel in the last 28 days have not subscribed to it. Uh, I would request you guys to please subscribe because it is free.
Yes. And as you say this, we have got a super chat from Kevin saying that ticket 6969 का output चाहिए था for prod. What is your
This
comment
is
on?
I don't think this is aimed at Arvind, but
Okay.
Let's
You should, I
let's.
think you should, Kevin, you should talk about this on Microsoft Teams.
You're at the wrong platform.
You're on the wrong platform. But it's okay. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. So, yep, we will dive straight in without much ado. Yes, we will start with in other news. So, what happened is a footballer called Antonio Griezmann has said that he has broke his ties with Hawaii and said that after the strong suspects, according
wow, wow,
Hawaii,
way,
Hawaii, yes,
wow, way.
Hawaii.
Aloha, aloha, Suraj.
Hello, hello, Hawaii, and welcome to NooseTime FPL.
Okay.
So, after the strong suspects, according to company, could have contributed to the development of Uyghur Alert through a facial recognition software. He announced that he immediately terminated his contract and his collaboration with the company. And he also said that he has used this occasion to invite not only to deny these accusations, but to take specific actions as soon as possible and to come out and to condemn this massive repression and use its influence to contribute to the respect of
So
human rights.
what if they go and deny it? So is Griezmann going to go back to them?
I think he will be removed from the team like Mesut Ozil, and he will be the most earning person after that. So that can be possible. So that was that. We move on fast to the other news, which is Champions League. Champions League, a very eventful night for United fans as we see
Yeah,
ourselves getting out.
apparently.
No pain,
Yeah,
no pain, literally no pain. And we knew this was going to happen. That's the best part because I apparently had said to United to be very wary of a certain player called Angelino, not Angelino Jolie, but Angelino. And what happened? He is the main reason, along with Aaron Van Bissaka and Maguire and the entire United defense, that we went out of the Champions League. And
The kids in Suraj's basement.
the best part is we needed like 1 point in like off out of the total 12
Oh,
points,
four out of 12, yes.
and we couldn't even do that. So that speaks volumes. So that clearly we don't deserve to be in CL. So it's fair enough. But the way we crashed out did hurt. And the best part, we expected to be back to the Europa League and we will face some Wi-Fi password teams. But instead, we are paired against we are paired against Real Sociedad, Dad, and
Real flying saucer.
yeah, who is David Silva's team, and they're apparently at the top of La Liga. So let's see what will happen. At least we don't have Sevilla, so Ole is pretty comfortable. But it would be great if we kick out this team. And Madrid obviously got through the knockouts and the last day as per tradition. And Lukaku, who tweeted CLAA, is not even in Europa League this time. They finished fourth. So that was that. Next, we have the round of 16, and we are doing a short prediction quick through. The first match is between Barcelona and PSG. I am predicting PSG to go through.
PSG.
Barcelona.
Okay, thanks to Di Maria. Atletico versus Chelsea. I am saying Chelsea.
Atletico.
Atletico. Diego Costa will literally slide tackle every one of those kids.
No,
Everyone, yeah.
Diego Silva will swear in French language, no, but we have Atlanta versus Real Madrid. I'm going with Real, obviously.
Atlanta. Oh wait, Real Madrid.
Atlanta to win, but then Ahmad Traore is already coming to United, so they don't
Yeah,
have a chance.
yeah, true. Talking about Ahmad Traore, he lost his password and his Twitter hacked. So he just made a new account saying that United people helped him a lot. So I don't know how,
Hmm.
but we
They also
have,
paid ransom for him.
yeah.
That's how we help. Anyways, moving on. Quickly moving on.
RB Leipzig versus Liverpool. I am saying RB should win.
Yeah, you're wrong. Liverpool.
Liverpool will have a lot of their players back, so they will win.
Yeah, unless
Yeah,
some of them get injured before it. We have Lazio versus Bayern. It is easy. It's Bayern.
Ben. Yeah.
And
Obviously, Lazio will lose.
Porto versus
Goal fest.
Juventus. Juventus.
Juventus.
Yeah, Pogba will score.
Yes, Pogba will score. Sevilla versus Dortmund. Dortmund.
Sevilla to Sevilla.
Dortmund. Haaland will score, obviously.
He has to score, yeah.
Yeah.
Last, we have a team called Manchester City facing Mönchengladbach. Black.
What?
Motion, Mönchengladbach.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yes, we know who
We
will
might
win.
be stuck.
We know who will be winning in this, yeah. So yes, we covered another news in like 10 minutes, so we are happy about it. We will dive straight back into FPL game week, and yeah, we will talk about it. So first, for me, I will use uh, Irwin's term, which is that I had a decent game week.
Hey, read one.
I had a decent game week with 65 points, and when I went to sleep, I texted Pranav like 65 sounds so mess. Like, okay, 65 is okay. But then I woke up next day to see that the average game week score is 51, and I got a green arrow, so I was pretty happy. Because most of the players did return in my team except the defense, so I'm happy. And I captained Salah, which was my only choice. So Kane was there, but I captained Salah. No regrets. So my OR right now is at 54k, which is a jump of 10k. So which I am very happy about. And I hope I can continue to brighten News Times name by breaking to the top 50, unless something bad happens. Let's see.
These
And
small jumps are nothing. You should see how much I have jumped.
true, true. And yeah, I about strategies, I haven't tinkered my team that much this season because it's pretty much set, and the only tinkering I do is in my defense. So what I did last week is, yeah, as I told, I got in Reece James instead of Konsa.
Who?
The Konsa.
Who?
There is zero viewers literally, and we are still doing this joke. It's not.
It is a tradition. You have to do it.
Yeah, I had to do it. So I wanted to get him, but I got in Reece James thinking he will do something. Apparently, hit the post, so someday he will do something. But I'm okay with it right now, but it's still a risk. And I was going to actually ship out James Justin, but after that game week, the way he performed, it would be tough to do so. So no one will do. He was actually going so much down that he was in the negative like 80s or something. Now he's going back up again. So that's
That's a mistake, actually. You should have sold him out then and there.
it. So the only deadwood in my team right now is Tyreek Mitchell and Kilman, the only non-playing assets right now, and they are so cheap that getting a replacement for them is bit tough. So I might actually consider like getting the lower end guys like 3.9 players so that I will get more assets to do something. The only regret I have, small regret, is that I actually got in Kante instead of Lookman the last game week. I wanted Lookman, but I didn't have, I guess, nay. I had it, but I went to a safer option. I wish I had taken Lookman because he is doing bits. So that will be it for me. I am keeping my free transfer right now. I had not realized that the game week starts in like 1 hour. So I am not doing anything. I will keep it for the weekend. So that's it from my end. Arvind, what about you?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah. So even for me, this was a pretty decent game week. Like most of the game weeks, I usually target to score just above the average. And for the past few game weeks, I have been doing that successfully. So I won't be trying to jinx it or anything. But yeah, so this week my mid and defense they somehow died, so they got me nothing. And the premium forwards that I had, they finally saved me from a disastrous game week. Like I scored only 61 points this game week, and half of them they were from two of my forwards. So that is that, which will basically sum up my game week. I have made few transfers, which was like desperate transfers I needed to make. But then, yeah, this was something I spoke about a few game weeks back, and I did make them. I will talk about them in the upcoming game week once I find that it is a successful one. If it's if it fails, I won't be talking about it. So yeah, and once again, I have made the wrong choice in the captaincy pick. Like I had a better scoring player in my team, but I did not captain him. So yeah, that is what I would be looking forward to, like selecting the right captain this game week. You don't laugh, Suresh. Yes.
So Pranav, what about you? You should have a lot to talk about this week.
So yeah, so after 500 years, Martinez and Justin, both of them returned 11 points,
Hmm.
and I captained none of them. So that was very good. I captained Salah. Somehow he returned a goal. Thank you for it. And it's a better game week than last time, so we are moving ahead.
Yeah.
Just a small jump from 3.9 million to 3.1 million
Ooh.
in ranking. It's not nothing to be proud of because I'm literally halfway, like literally the worst half of the season. But you know what? That's okay. It's
Slowly,
fine.
slowly, 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 we'll get there.
Yeah, my worst game week rank was 6.9 million. So considering that, this week I think this was my highest rank, which was 158,000 this week.
Mm-hmm.
Big week's rank,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, it was okay.
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 So yeah, we'll move ahead. Move ahead. We have a discussion point, which is Jota is out. So who will be taken next?
Yeah, yeah. So being a Liverpool fan,
Yeah. Talk.
this is the right time. We are in crisis.
Yeah.
We have Champions League coming up. We have very tough fixtures. Like this is basically auditions for Klopp to
Yeah.
get in the best centre back in our team. So
Mm.
this would have been the right time for Jota to sign. Somehow Jota is out.
Mm. You have
So
Minamino,
this
right?
is
For AMF.
yeah, 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 right.
Who plays
I
as a
was
center forward.
yeah. Why not? He plays as an attacking mid on the left, on the right. I'm waiting for him for the day he'll be playing as a left back. But
But
yeah,
Miller
that
is
is what
already
it is.
there.
James Milner.
He's already
Yeah, but
there.
the sad part is even Milner is injured. So
Yeah. That's the saddest part.
yeah, so Jota being out for 2 or 3 months, like it is indeed a crisis for Liverpool because this was the signing that literally made some impact. Like you can see, he had an
Unlike
instant
Thiago.
impact on the team. Unlike Thiago, who who gave away a penalty on his first game, and not to mention the COVID infections to fellow teammates.
Free COVID. Free COVID from Thiago Silva.
Free COVID. Yeah, people get signing bonus and everything. The team got COVID.
Thiago Alcantara.
So,
Mm. So who
so
will you take in instead of Jota in your FPL team?
I did get in like I made a few changes. I
Mm-hmm.
got in Sun. Like I had
Oh.
to degrade from Grealish to Klitsch,
Uh-huh.
and I got in Sun to replace Jota.
Yeah, Sun is playing
So I
Liverpool,
think
so you are confident.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think I made a mistake replacing Grealish because
Because he's playing Burnley.
he yeah he might be getting me those points. Um,
And
Not anymore because I don't have him.
they also have a double game week, I guess. You were saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is something which I'm going to regret.
Hmm.
But yeah, let's see. I think it is high time to take some rest.
Yeah, I think you can also take a minus for next week to get him in, right?
Yeah, I won't. I probably won't.
Yeah, because you have already taken a -8, right?
Yeah, so
So yeah, you are taken in Sun and Glitch.
yeah, along with a Tottenham defender.
Ooh, ooh, Eric Dyer, yeah.
Hmm?
Ooh.
The obvious choice, Eric Dyer.
Yeah. For me, if Jota, I had Jota. I mean, my friend's team had Jota actually. So what happened is I haven't touched. I mean, he hasn't touched it yet. So
Yeah, yeah, friends team.
yeah, my friend's team who is very much interested in football. He has 3 to 4 kids as well. United, Barcelona. Okay, so talking about Jota, if I had Jota in my team, I would have taken him out for someone like maybe. Okay, so if I am playing a formation of 4-3-3 and if he was my like third midfielder, then I would have taken him out for someone like Pranav's favorite, Jared Bowen. That's a good shout. Or else I would have taken in someone like maybe if I had the funds, Grealish is a good pick. But if you are like really, really dependent on budget, like you don't have any more budget to spend, you have like 2 to 3 options like Bowen, Lookman, and I don't see anyone else. So these two are good options. Lookman and Lookman and Jared Bowen. Yeah, these would be my picks if I didn't have Jota because I don't think anyone else fits that budget. I have to check actually. I'm not on the FPL page right now, but as much as I can remember, I think it should be Jared Bowen and why do I have Lookman? Yeah. What about you, PPK?
Actually, I'm just on the page, 9 minutes left for deadline, and
Uh-huh.
I'm seriously considering
Captaining
captaining
Jared Bowen.
Jared Bowen.
Imagine if he does something mad. Imagine if he gets a yellow card. Lot of things can
Fuck
happen.
you.
Anything can
Fuck
happen.
you.
That's the thing.
Yeah, so he has brought in two hauls yet, which was
Mhm.
against Wolves and against Aston Villa. So in the Wolves game he got 15 points, and the Aston Villa game he got 13 points. So imagine if he got like 15 points today.
Imagine.
Just imagine. That's all you can do. You can
That's
really
all you can do.
imagine.
So yeah, there's another pick as well. I forgot to tell. It's the obvious boy, James Ward-Prowse. He's a very good pick as
Don't
well.
don't jinx him,
Jinx.
man. That's why I was not taking his name. Right.
That's the only
So
reason I told his name, yeah, because I know.
thank you. Thank you. So yeah, Jota is currently around 6.9 million. If you have the funds, you can go to Zaha,
Yeah.
who did blank the previous week and who is going to have some difficult fixtures. But overall, since like if you are going to January or something, um, Zaha is a good option. If you have more funds, you can get in Grealish. Grealish is in good form.
Hmm.
Aston Villa is not in such a good form, but Grealish is doing well.
Hmm.
Ward-Prowse is a second guy on bench after Ings. He's on free kicks, he's on corners, and you have Vestergaard in there. So he's always like anytime something happens, some set piece happens, is
Hmm.
most likely to be an assist for the guy.
Yeah.
Jared Bowen, same thing. He's also on free kicks along with Cresswell.
Yeah.
So and he's a winger. So crosses in, assists, goals.
Yeah. That's.
Someone similar is would be Matthews Click,
Yeah.
who is also on pens, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So he is there. If you don't want to spend that money on Bowen, you have Suchek, but I would not suggest going B because he's a defensive midfielder,
Yeah.
and all his goals are basically headers
Headers.
from set pieces.
Mm.
There's that. But a good shout would be Mason Mount. Even though he missed a lot of sitters,
Mhm.
especially the one where Pickford was like, you know what? Pickford was literally out of the D. He was standing there. He was looking at Mr. Mount, and Mount chipped it over above the post.
Wow.
So
So,
that
okay.
game was very weird.
He's also
Um,
he's just 6.8 as well. Okay.
6.8, yeah, 6.8. So I don't know, he's growing something, around his chin, but I think he's the same player. He
6 point.
can get you some, he would be a good differential. I think, what is his
Yeah.
ownership?
6.1.
6.1%. Yeah, that's a good ownership.
Mm.
So Muggin, our boy John Muggin,
Yeah.
he got the penalty. It was not a dive. He's also there. It's a good
Mm.
uh, what do you call it, differential at 2% ownership.
Oh, GG. So yes, you do have a lot of picks if you don't have Jota. Jota will mostly drop in price tonight, mostly. So F in the chat for Jota. We go star of the week. We have. I won't nominate Vardy because what he did to my FPL. If Vardy hadn't done that thing, I think I and Pranav would have been way, way ahead. But Vardy got assist for missing the ball as well because the FPL Twitter team has Vardy in their team, and you cannot run away from it because you have always seen that. But for me, yeah, it is James Justin because he not only saved my FPL game week, but has also been a very good player in the last game. And but yeah, James Justin it is.
For me, it has to be Vardy because I have him in my FPL team.
Yes, F you. I remember that night when Arvind went to sleep, he just mentioned he was in a very bad mood, saying, "Okay, Salah scored," and till that moment he was actually very ahead, and then Salah scored, and we had captains Salah, so we went ahead. So he just mentioned, "Ki, okay, my game week is done. I was ahead, but then Salah scored." He went to sleep, but
Yeah.
I was awake. I saw Wadi doing stuff, and I was just angry in the group chat.
Yeah, but then I made a mistake of not captaining him. Right, I could
Yeah.
have got more points. But then I don't regret it that much because not much points is lost because I captained Kane.
Mhm.
But yeah, what could have been. Also, yeah, so Wadi performed well for me. Like he did get in points for that one goal and two assists. Two assists.
Mm.
so that was that from him. And also a good shout would be the Fulham team. Like they really did play well.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool really had the chance to go to the top of the table, but somehow I don't like to say this, but they did manage to bottle it somehow. But Fulham did like they did trouble Liverpool to a lot of extent. Like they had them on the ropes for most of the time
Mhm.
until they gave away this penalty,
Yeah.
which obviously Salah converted. I don't like saying that either.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, apart from those moments, Fulham were really dominating.
Mhm.
I think they deserve taking away all the 3 points.
Mhm.
But yeah, but
It
uh,
is.
crucial moment was the penalty.
Yeah. I'm more interested in listening to what PPK's star of the week is.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, man, it's just in. Read it, yeah.
Please repeat it for that one viewer who is yourself.
Yes, it is me. Look, man, it's just in. Read it, yeah.
Ooh, ooh, that
Ooh.
swag. This
Yeah,
should be
but
starred for our next song. We'll make
but
it.
I have to say, Leicester did a comeback once they realized that Brighton is messing them up. They
Hmm.
changed the formation from 3-5-2 to 4-4-2, I think. And
Don't mention
then
442 here.
then your guy Justin was really like banging in crosses left, right, and center, and nobody was taking the chances. I kind of felt bad, but he played really well. He
Mhm.
was unarguably the man of the match, and he played well. On the other hand, Fulham, I would say Bobby Reed also played well.
Mhm.
I think he's the one who scored the goal as well, right? So,
Yeah. Bobby
again,
Cordova lead.
yeah, so those are my stars of the week.
Stars. Great. So we will run away to the flop of the week as well. For me, it is Aubameyang because he has more goals scored against his team than for his team at Wembley this season. And legends say that,
Wembley, in Emirates.
yeah, and legends say that he still has a Maradona shirt under his shirt to give tribute.
He is just waiting to score, but somehow I think we'll keep on waiting for that.
That's the thing, and he's still waiting for it. And to this day,
I think Cruz, as well as every one of us, is wondering why he did not
yeah, he
celebrate
did
after
not
scoring the goal.
celebrate. Like people are making fake Twitter comments about Cruz commenting on that. I wonder why Aubameyang hasn't celebrated. So yeah, for me it is Aubameyang. I think Arvin should also mention Aubameyang because he cost him some points. So I will give the mantle to Arvin to speak.
Yeah, so Aubameyang did mess me up. Like my FPL team, I could have gotten like 7 to 8 more points, but just because of this one guy, that header, he messed up everything.
Hmm.
I was getting bonus points, clean sheet points, but yeah, Fate and Aubameyang had other plans. So that was that. Although he did mess that up, he won't be the flop for me this
Mm-hmm.
week. It would be my team, Liverpool FC. Like they did have this chance of like going at the top of the table,
Mm-hmm.
and their next fixture is comparatively like tougher. They are playing the Spurs, who are currently on top of the table. So, and Spurs were also like they did draw that match against Crystal Palace. So I think this was the perfect moment for Liverpool to take a lead on the table. Like there is no point separating both of these teams, and it will all come back to the match they're playing against each other. So, and I think Klopp would somehow bottle that game.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't prefer that, but I think that is what is going to happen. So yeah, Liverpool team entirely would be the flop for me this week. Also, a big shout to Arsenal FC. Like, how can someone lose 1-0 to Burnley, man? And that too with an own goal.
Swag. You talk about swag. No one can do what Arsenal is doing.
Arteta ball.
Arteta ball, yeah.
Yeah, they are currently 15th or 16th in the table, right? And
Right.
they are still supporting Arteta. Like they had
Don't
Unai
give them
Emery before
ideas,
them.
bro. I'm just saying, don't give them ideas.
Let
They
it
they
be.
had Unai Emery before them. They got in Arteta like their wonder signing and everything. But yeah,
Hmm.
they are really doing wonders.
Let's see what happens to them. If they go to the
Yeah,
relegation spot, I would be more than happy. But it won't happen because you will see Jose Mourinho at Arsenal. But
yes.
let's
What
see.
about you?
PPK.
This guy he
Uh,
has written entire one-liners in the script, and we are not able. We literally have to wait for his import of the stream.
He's working on the dialogue delivery, right?
Yeah.
no, I was actually looking at the stream if anyone
Yeah,
is actually there or not.
yeah. We have very good comments as well. Suraj Nair has commented, "Sub to me, come on. Road to 420 subs." Yes, sub to me, boys.
Yeah, fuck off. Okay, coming back. So yeah, we have a lot of contestants here. Everyone disappointed. United disappointed. City disappointed. Arsenal did not.
Hmm.
Then Liverpool, Liverpool disappointed really bad. Tottenham actually they were playing really well.
Yeah.
After halftime, they were like, you know what, we are done with football. Just sit there and relax for 40 minutes, and then the last 5 to 10 minutes they were like full on rampage,
Hmm.
right? And then I have to say, I think I will go with United and City. They could have won, but they decided to put me to sleep. I was having some trouble sleeping the last week, and they helped me out a lot. So deservedly, I will give them the award.
I guess you have one more pick, right?
No, pick up.
Is it someone called Ligra?
Ligrant FC, Ligrant FC. So GG.
Yes.
So
So yeah, let's
yeah,
move on to
the
our next
to the
section.
main section. Yeah, since the game week starts in like deadline goes in like 55 minutes and we don't have
Oh no, that deadline's gone. Oh
gone.
my
It's
God.
gone. It's gone. And you didn't captain Bowen.
Oh, I didn't finalize Bowen.
Who was your captain then?
Salah.
And Arvind Vardy.
Let me check.
Yeah,
Let me
you
check.
cannot check, I
I
guess.
think I did Captain Fernandez.
My
I did
captain is
Captain
also
Fernandez.
Bruno Fernandes, but anything can happen, right? Let's
Yeah.
see, let's see.
Mm.
Yeah,
Since this is Bruno we are talking about, anything can happen.
yeah. And since it is already passed and this won't come as a different video as well, we can really shithouse this up and quickly wrap it up. That's the best part. Yeah, for me, it has to be Bruno Fernandes, and the main reason is not that he's playing Sheffield. The main reason is that he's playing away. So,
Yeah, it's an away fixture. Yeah,
yeah, if it was a home fixture, I wouldn't have considered him. But since this is a away fixture, I have captain Bruno Fernandes. What about you?
KDB is facing like Man City is facing the West Bromwich,
Hmm.
so I guess KDB will do some wonders. Like at least get in one assist and a goal.
Yeah.
So this is the least I'm expecting from him.
Hmm.
So
But
I think KDB would be a great pick.
hmm.
And along with that, like you said, Fernandez is playing away to
Yeah.
Sheffield United. So he's also a good pick. So I would consider these both
Hmm.
as captains.
Sadly, we don't have KDB in our teams.
Yeah,
and I
we can't
hope,
afford him.
but I hope he doesn't pinch. Yeah, you especially cannot afford because you have Kane and Vardy, but I think, yeah, I have premium mids, you have premium forwards. Pranav
Yeah,
has a premium goalkeeper.
premium nothing. Pranav
Premium,
premium nothing.
premium goalkeeper who
I,
has.
I prefer to keep the money in the bank.
This is not deal or no deal. Yeah, Pranav's captaincy picks will be interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, last week I jinxed out Timo Werner.
So this week,
So massive was it?
who are you
So
jinxing?
this week I want to say Danny Ings
Hmm.
because it's
Mhm.
Southampton. They won 3-0 last game. They were playing really well. Most of it was selfish play. If they were not selfish, it would have been 6-0 and Shea Adams would have given me 20 points or something.
Hmm.
But it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
So Danny Ings is a good shout. Second is our boy Grealish. I hope any of you guys is owning him so that I can jinx him very well.
No
No, I
one.
sold him out.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, I think Zeus is having Grealish. So Grealish will do very well
I benched him.
this week.
I benched him. I brought in Kante instead. So, so yeah,
A
those
French
were
boy.
our captaincy picks. We need not like tell so anymore because the deadline has already passed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, discussion two is Lukman Fulham is a good differential team, and is Fulham a good differential team? And Southampton and Ings in your radar. For me, Lukman, as I told, I was already thinking to buy him, but now I'm out of funds, so I cannot take him. I tried it today as
5 million, bro. 5 million. How are you out of funds?
I don't have it exactly. And the main reason would be I brought in Reece James from 4.7 to 5.2. So Kante is at 4.9. So I don't have 5. So that's why I'm not able to get him. And Fulham has a good differential team. I think the only person who can get from Fulham right now should be Lookman or maybe Cavaliero if you're not that serious. But yeah, I don't know how much Cavaliero is worth. I think he's more than 6. But I think if you're looking for
I think
Fulham,
Cavalier is 5.7, but the website is down, so we can check.
yeah, so the best part is, true. So, yeah, we can only guess. So I
Actually,
think,
if statistics we can go and check, right? From
yeah,
there we can probably
yeah,
check.
but the best part is like I don't care about Cavallero, so I won't take that effort. So if you are looking for a Fulham differential, I think it would be Lookman and Southampton and Ings on my mind. It should be a yes. It should be a yes. And why is
Yeah, I guess Pranav got disconnected.
and our stream
He's
is
back.
okay. So yeah, Ings is a good player, but Che Adams is also doing well. So it depends on your budget. For me, someone who is tight budgeted, I would go for Che Adams because he's just 6 million and he's also a good player. So I would, if I had an option, I would go for Che Adams.
Mm, yeah, I won't mess
Redmond,
with my forwards.
Redmond and Walcott are also good options.
Theo Walcott.
Yeah, Theo
Yes,
Walcott,
Mr.
yes.
Theo.
He scored a goal for Southampton after 2006 something, I guess.
2006. Yes.
That's how much bad he is. So yeah, they are also good. I actually like Redmond as a player. I have mentioned this a lot to Pranav last year because he's very
Yes, 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 you did.
threatful. But now we have Lucas Moura, the Brazilian Redmond. The best part is like Lucas Moura is being compared to Redmond, not even Messi or Ronaldo, like Brazilian Redmond. So that's his level. So, but yeah, he's a very good attacking player. He's better than Lucas Moura, in fact.
Arguably, yes.
What about Arvind? Are you interested in Fulham?
I am not following Fulham like that much. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm the right person to talk about them.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
closely
but I
followed
did watch.
Fulham for 90 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I did watch their last match, and they were like quite dominating. So before I make any decisions, I would like to observe them for 1 or 2 game weeks
Hmm.
and see if there is any differential player. And if like in desperate times, then I would be considering getting Lookman, like you said.
Hmm.
So other than that, Dannings, like I have a very good forward line for now. I wouldn't mess with them. Like I know Dannings is comparatively cheaper than the ones that I have in my team, but the ones that I have, they are getting me points. So I wouldn't for now.
Hmm.
Unless one of them gets injured or something, I wouldn't get in Ings.
Great. I think
What about you, Pranav?
Pranav will
I
get.
think he already.
Yeah, he will get in Fulham forwards Mitrovic.
Uh, Actually, that's a good question because I have Dominic Calvert-Boy,
Hmm.
who is going to have bad fixtures. Arvind also has Vardy, who's
Hmm.
just going to blank very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Lookman is a good option if you want to have enablers
Mm,
because
yeah.
he will be consistently playing and he will also give you that that chip in a assist or something every now and then.
Yeah. Penalties
And
also
he's only
penalties.
no, let's not talk about penalties. They have missed, I think, 5 out of 7 penalties this season. So
Yep.
let's not talk about penalties. He is only like 5 million and owned by 1.3% people.
Mm,
So and they are playing Brighton, Newcastle, Southampton, then Spurs. So next
yeah.
two fixtures are great. So
I think,
Lookman is a good option.
yeah, I think if you have 4-4-2 formation, he is very good as the fourth mid. You can take that.
Yeah. Always. Like if you won't be able to afford everyone
Yeah.
of Kevin, Bruno,
Salah.
Salah, right? So you will need if you want to be able to afford them, you'll have to compromise on someone like Lookman for your fourth or fifth option.
Yeah.
Uh, then will have to go in with say Adams or Reed
Hmm.
or Cavaliero. Cavaliero is only worth like 5.3 million. So
Mm-hmm.
in that case, you can have a very cheap attacking lineup. Obviously, Bamford is there,
Yeah.
who's now gone from 5.5 to 6.2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But you can get cheap forwards, and then you can have 3 or 4 good, great midfielders. So coming back to Southampton, Ings is back. Ings is doing well.
Hmm.
Uh, Not just Ings. There's Vestergaard in their team,
Yeah.
who's also doing really well.
yeah,
I
Uh,
miss not taking him.
Yeah, Che Adams is great. James Ward-Prowse, I think he will be good for another 2 weeks, then sell him out. Honest opinion, I've been there. I've brought him in for 3 seasons. I know what it feels like. Ship him out soon. Uh, but yeah, Ings is doing well. I watched Southampton's gameplay. They are doing fine. They'll
Hmm.
be fine. So if you want to get rid of Vardy, Ings is a great option.
Arvind, it's
right.
cue to you, I assume.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, I agree.
So yes, those were our discussion points. So best part is
Yeah,
like the last time we were talking about captaincy picks, we were at the 1 hour mark. So this time we are at 45 and we are discussing scouts. So it's a very big achievement.
Let's
So
finish in 10 minutes. Come on.
yes, this can be done. This can be done. Yeah. So we will go with the scout teams. About last week, I won the last week
Uh,
thanks to some cheap
Suraj,
bet.
Suraj, before you say anything, Pranav, do you remember like one guy who came and told us that Allison won't play?
Yeah. I think he is part of our group discussion. He's trying to be that bastard.
So this son of a bitch did it again. Like we already had Allison as our goalkeeper, but this guy came in. He convinced us, like really convinced us, like he won't be playing or something.
Hmm.
Like he had some internal discussion with Klopp. So at the last moment, we had to change it. We
Imagine you
got him
had,
Kelleher.
yeah, imagine you had Allison, you have got 2 points. Okay.
But it is better than zero, man.
2 points. So you can clearly
Arvind
see,
has been in the 60s.
yeah, you can,
Yeah.
yeah, Arvind could have got like 60, 61. Pranav would have got 63, and I
Mm,
got 64. And the best part is like my team had McCarthy at 6 points, which Arvind was shouting is a bad pick. And that
Yeah,
showed.
I know. I remember.
And the best part is whenever Arvind talks about McCarthy, he scores. Like he keeps a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Or whenever he benches him, he does a clean sheet. So thanks for that. My
There was an exception.
my defense was Chilwell 2, Robertson 2. My differential Jamal Jamal Lewis.
out of out of everyone in that Newcastle lineup, only Jamal Lewis started. I can't believe that.
And yeah, actually, Lascelles also didn't start. Pranav was asking why I started Jamal Lewis or Lascelles because I got inside info that Lascelles does not have COVID and is just sitting at home. So Jamal Lewis, my
Yeah.
differential got in 1 point along with a yellow card. So great differential. When midfield somehow managed to get in good points, like Salah was my captain at 16, Son with 5, Mane with 2, KDB with 3, and then I had
Yeah.
Vardy 13, Kane vice captain 9, and Ings 5. So it ended at 64. I had 0 players who got in 0 points. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So we had a so my scout team last week. I had a premium goalkeeper,
Kelly.
which like Suraj had an inside info. It was Kelleher. He got me very good 0 points. In the defensive line, I had Bellerin.
Great.
He got me 1 point.
Shout out to Aubameyang.
This guy could have got me like 9 points, but somehow because of Obama, he got me 1 point.
Imposter among us.
Yeah,
At least
and
Justin
then
got me
there was
11 points.
Yeah.
and then there was Chilwell who got me 2 points and Robertson with the 2 points. I had
Get in.
Salah in
Hmm.
I had captained him, so he got me
Uh,
16 points. KDB, Fernandez, and Son, the usual midfield that I have, they got me 3 and 5 respectively. I had a premium forward the same that I have in my FPL team as well. It was Wadi who got me 13 points, Kane 9 points, and DCL he got me 5 points. So that gets me a grand total of 59 points, 61 if I had Lord listened to this guy. So it is 59 as of now. So yeah, Pranav,
the
over
best
to
part
you.
is like Vardy and Kane again saved his team. Not only his FPL
Yeah.
team, but his scout team as well.
Yeah.
But this time I was very 1.5 Shana. I had got the same Vardy and Kane here.
1.5.
Fair enough. Over to you.
Okay. My midfield did okay. So I got Salah. My captain son got me 10 points. KDB got me 3. Nobody did good in defense. I got Vestergaard who got in a goal. Goal? Goal or was it clean sheet? I think it was a clean
Clean
sheet.
sheet.
Assist.
Clean sheet, right? Yeah.
It
Then
was an
I
assist,
got
right? No, no, like,
it was clean sheet. Yeah. So Ings, vice captain, 5 points. Kane got 9, and Vardy. I don't know why. I was questioning last time also. Why do I have Vardy in my team? And he got me 13 points. So thank you, Vardy. Thank you, James. James Vardy.
Talk about your goalkeeper, man.
Yeah. So my goalkeeper was a very important pick for me. He contributed a total of 0 points, and he was suggested again by Suraj J Nair. For this season entirely, I have to compliment Suraj for consistently ruining my life.
I would suggest make a Excel sheet, mention the place which I told you to take, and calculate how much points you lost.
Let's not do that. I don't want to be depressed.
You have done from Burnley. You have corner.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this, please.
Yes. Yeah, I will
it's
talk.
kind of depressing. Yeah.
We will talk about scout teams for this week. Yeah. Before I move, I will give a quick shout out to Klopp for obvious reasons. For me, my scout team is very like um, logical. You can call it very logical. Okay. But
Acha.
don't clip this when I get less points this next game week. Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing
Let's see.
is, I wanted someone against Sheffield in defense. So United it is. So United, I have option Maguire. I don't take him. He will take yellow. I have EVB, but he's not scammed him, so no EWB. So I got in De Gea. In before Oli decides not to start De Gea, and he will start Dean Henderson.
That would be karma. That would be karma for you.
If this
Karma,
happens,
yes, yes.
if this happens, oh my goodness, top banter. In defense, I have Chilwell because he's logged in the graphics Figma, and I have Ruben Diaz because he's playing against West Brom. I have Konsa.
What? Who?
Okay, no, 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 no.
Konsa. I think the only reason why stream goes a lot ahead because we waste around 1 minute around the same joke. So I have Konsa and Westergaard. You can see I have named it Vigard for easy. And in my midfield, since City is playing West Brom, I have both Sterling and KDB. I remember the last time Liverpool was playing Fulham, I decided to get in both Salah and Mane, and you know what
Yeah.
happened next.
I think we
So
should discuss Mani sometime soon since he's blanking
yeah,
for a lot of time.
yeah, no one talks about him, yeah. And
Hmm.
I might.
next, next up, I have a very like cheapish and premiumish, cheapish and premiumish forward lineup of
Yeah. I write English.
I have DCL because I believe he will jump over Thiago Silva and get in a header. I have Ings. Don't even know who he plays against. I just copied it from Pranav. I have Bamford because he's playing at home and I believe he will score at home at least for one time. So he plays against Newcastle who has Jamal Lewis in their team. So I'm sure Bamford will get something from that. So yes, that was my logical scout team. So I hope
Yeah,
Degea,
let's see how much you score.
yeah, I hope Degea plays. That's only I want from this team right now. My captain, yeah, is KDB. Vice captain is Sterling. So I would think I am punting on the City game.
Right. So let's hope for Jesus to get all the points.
Yeah, I know why you're saying this.
Yes.
Next up, we have Arvind with his scout team. Not many changes, I believe.
Yeah, I don't want my editors to have
Yeah,
nightmares like making
that's why
changes.
I called you this time on WhatsApp and asked you to come on Figma and edit that one player you have changed.
Two players.
Yeah,
That also he was not
yeah,
able to do
yeah.
properly.
That also Aaron Van Bissaka. I downloaded and gave you.
Yes. Moving on. I have Ederson
Yeah,
as my
logical,
goalkeeper. Like
logical. Yeah.
they're playing West Bromwich Albion, so he'll get me. He better get me clean sheet points. And in
Mm,
the defense, I have Ruben Diaz, Aaron Wan Bissaka. Don't ask me why, and
mm,
Chilwell.
mm.
Chilwell will get me those assist points, and Bissaka will just shit houses with. Uh, in the mid, I have KDB.
Yeah.
He'll get me one goal and one assist point.
Okay.
He's a vice captain.
Yeah. So you
It's
believe
very
Bruno
specific.
will get more points than KDB? Okay.
Yeah, Bruno will score twice.
Okay. I guess I don't think
And
United will get more than one penalty in that game.
And penalty is currently not taken by Bruno. So
Uh, anyone can take it.
hmm.
yeah, who's taking the penalties now for United?
Anyone.
I think last time it was Rashford, right?
Yeah, because Bruno said he wants confidence.
Hmm.
Acha, makes a lot of sense. So along with KDB, I have San
Mm.
Fernandez, who is the captain, and
And
Salah. And
Salah. Oh,
Salah.
ooh.
Huh? Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Great. You have
My forward lines.
Premish,
Sorry.
Premish front three.
Sheepish, sheepish, Premish. I have the same forward line that I have in my FPL team.
Always
It
like
is JCL, Party, and Kane. So yeah, if they do well, I do well in FPL. So I'm hoping for them, counting for them, and
jinxed it,
rooting for them
jinxed it, jinxed it.
to score well. No, I usually don't jinx.
Yeah,
That is something which is done by
yeah,
Pranav.
you usually jinxed in the last game, last season. Yeah, I remember that. This season, you're not doing it.
It
Great,
is going pretty good for me. Yeah.
at least in
So
FPL. Yeah.
Pranav, yeah, yeah, Pranav, let's go ahead with your picks.
Yes. Logical team.
I have gone with a very logical team of McCarthy in goal,
Mm.
Ruben Diaz in defense, along with Vestergaard, Cresswell, and Konsa.
कौन सा?
Yeah, Konsa,
Ah,
Ezri Konsa. Okay, in midfield I have Kevin De Bruyne, Grealish the Jack, and Fernandez the Bruno.
Ooh,
And Kevin is my vice captain. My forward lineup looks like Wadi Inks
Jesus.
and Gabriel Jesus,
Captain.
who is my captain. Yes.
Premish forwards as well. Okay. And I don't think McCarthy will do anything because Arvin did not speak this time. So bad luck. So
That's
as
fine. That's fine.
yeah.
Better than getting a zero. Now that I've jinxed it, Suraj will cry after the game.
you have double. The best part is like you have double Southampton defense. Arvin has double City defense.
It will.
I have no double.
Double expectations.
I have nothing double. So
Hmm.
I have double Chelsea in my FPL. So it's very risky. But since this is my scout team and we are not cutting this video, so no one cares. We we are talking about scout and we have moved from the 1 hour mark. So we will go to the score predictions fast, fast.
Very
Yeah.
fast.
So
What happened last week? I didn't cross check this, but it's fine.
some miracle happened this week, and usually Suraj used to get all those right predictions, but somehow PK got two of them right, and I got one of them right. PK got Leeds and West Ham United right, and also the one with Arsenal and Burnley. He was the only guy who said that Burnley would win, and I remember we raised questions for this, but somehow he got it right. Like
Yeah.
he knew it was going to be an own goal or
He
something.
knew a record would be broken.
Yeah, and I also managed to get a prediction right. I predicted that Leicester would be scoring 3-0 against Brighton. So
Mm,
that was it, like three predictions from us. So Suraj, you seem a bit sad this
yeah.
week. Like like I remember you used to boast that, oh, it's only you who used to get all the predictions right. So
I know why
uh,
I don't have right predictions because I copy pasted lot of stuff last week. I copy pasted a lot
yeah,
of stuff this week as well. But I changed something and it did not match. So
yeah, why not?
that's the
Yeah, so
reason.
that was the
That's the reason why
yeah.
I ask you both of you to fill the document first. Then I will fill. So yeah, this week we have Wolves Chelsea in around 1.5 hour. So I am going with a 2-0 score for Wolves. For Chelsea, I mean.
2-1 to Chelsea. It would be
2-1, 2-1.
Okay, copy paste. City West Bromwich 2-0 to
3-0.
City. Ooh.
No, West Bromwich.
Ah.
What man? City.
Yeah, 2-0. I don't think they will score past two. It just reminds me of that game when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
scored two in first half and they just didn't do anything in
Nothing,
second half.
yeah. That day also I had predicted 2-0 and Arvid had predicted 3-0. I remember that.
Yeah,
We have Arsenal and Southampton. See, I have written 1-2 to Southampton, okay. But I really wanted to write 0-2 to Southampton. But then I think someone will score from Arsenal or someone will
yeah,
score from Southampton. So I'm going
yeah. I
2-1
wanted to West Ham.
2-1 to Southampton.
Yeah, so it would be 2-1 to Southampton for me as well.
Hmm.
Arsenal is not winning this one. Pranav, I guess we are waiting for you.
PPK has slept.
Hmm. 2-0.
2-0.
Arsenal won't score.
The thing is, I also wanted to write 2-0 is because Arsenal is under a lot of media pressure, Arteta pressure. So I think they must do something, but let's see. We have Leeds, Newcastle. I'm going 2-1 to Leeds.
It will be a draw with one goals each.
Mm,
Leads 2-1.
Bielsa ball. We have Leicester, Everton. 2-1 to Everton.
The same
1-1 all.
draw
Yeah,
with
I
both
think
the
it will be a
teams.
draw.
1-1. Okay. Fulham, Brighton. 2-1. Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. Yeah, easy.
I think it will also be a draw.
The thing is, I'm saying 2-1 is because Brighton has does not have the player called Real Mope playing. So I think they have become more organized and there is a player called
He,
Ali
he
Jira
is
Jahan Baksh.
he is playing. He played last week as well.
The last
Yeah,
few minutes
No, no, in the start he was there. He
he
was
was
there.
there. Okay, no one mentioned it, so I thought he's absent.
Hmm.
we are way
Hmm.
past that.
Liverpool Tottenham. I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, same 1-1 draw.
1-0, 1-0 to Tottenham.
That makes more
Ooh.
sense.
To be fair, yeah. West Ham Crystal Palace 1-1 draw.
It would be 2-0 to Crystal Palace.
Just a second. Which one is it?
West Ham CP,
West Ham and Crystal Palace.
West Ham will win 3-1. All the goals by Jared Bowen.
which you didn't captain.
Yeah, whom you didn't
Yeah,
captain yet.
sadly, sadly.
We have Aston Villa and Burnley. I'm going 2-0 for Aston Villa.
2-1, 2-1 to Aston Villa.
1-0. They did not play well against Wolves. They may not play well against Burnley.
Hmm. Last match, Sheffield and United, Man United, 2-0 to United because yeah,
Sheffield United.
Man United, 2-0.
Yeah, the same. 2-0 to.
Because it's an away fixture, right?
Yes, 2-0. Both being
2-1,
scored by
2-1.
Fernandes.
2-1. All being own goals.
One will be from Maguire, I'm sure. So yes, those were our
Yeah,
score predictions. I myself don't think I will get anything right, but fair enough. Papa most quote of the week, our favorite section, is here. So this week we have some juicy Mourinho news. The first one is that the Athletic has revealed that when Chelsea sacked Jose Mourinho in 2015 when they were like 16th in the league, they had won the Premier League a season ago, and the next season they are rotting at the 16th, fighting for relegation. So what happened is when the news broke out that Mourinho is sacked. So what happened is that the media was ready outside the Chelsea stadium waiting for him to come out and take pictures. So what they did is like Mourinho told one of his friends, or I guess it was Chelsea's officer called Kevin. Why is everyone named Kevin, man? So Kevin Campbello. So what he did is he asked him to go out with a hoodie pulled down to cover his face and has an expensive watch visible. So what happened is that the media followed that car, took photos for some time, and in that time Mourinho went through some other vehicle. That too in the boot, I feel. It is written that Mourinho, Mourinho to escape by crouching down in the boot of Silvino's car, headed undetected to London. So that's
Hmm.
how Jose Mourinho escaped the media in
made the
2015.
great escape.
Yeah, he's.
I I just don't understand one thing. How is this a Jose Mourinho quote?
This is Jose Mourinho news because
This
this
is Jose Mourinho fact.
fact that no one knows except the Athletic and us.
Yeah,
We have
And
just
everyone who is not watching this.
yeah, and this will be a public secret forever. For quote of the week, we have only one quote that Tottenham players did opposite of what I said at halftime. So you can clearly see that by the way they played in the second half. So Moreno was very pissed that they dropped points. So that
So
was
that was typical Moreno.
that's typical
Because
Moreno.
of that, now Mourinho has become a social media influencer.
Yeah, and due to that, now I will show a picture on stream, which you can clearly see. He's sitting on a chair, a sponsored chair, and he's flexing. It's like the best comments were imagine making your football tactic sitting on a gaming chair. And he's becoming sort of a public social influencer on Instagram. And I think he's the only reason why I'm on Instagram right now. Talking about Instagram, Arvind is also back for some days.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout
Jose
out,
Mourinho.
shout out to Jose Mourinho for making this possible. Yes, final section. We are at 1 hour 10 minutes. The closest.
Let's hurry up. Let's hurry up.
Yeah, we have NooseTime Impact, which is after Chilwell PPK hyped up Werner this week. So what happened is that he also stopped getting FPL points, which he was somehow doing under the hood. No one was coming to know of it, and
Only we.
this guy just came out in the public and said, okay, he's getting in points. So now he also
When I
blamed.
decided not to do this anymore. So
And for that is a great segue to the question of the week, which is the one player who you will never sell and the one player you will never buy. So that's a very interesting topic to end the stream. And for me, the one player who I would never sell at any
We
cost.
all know. We all know. It is McCarthy, obviously.
I was going to say McCarthy, actually, to be fair, because I really don't use my transfers on goalkeepers. It is mostly a set and forget goalkeeper because even if you look in the last season, for me it was Ryan, and before that too, I guess it was Ryan. But since Brighton is a bit down, I had went with McCarthy, and he's doing very good. But for me, if you ask the one player who I will answer the second question first because it's obviously easier. The one player who you will never buy. For me, it has to be Minamino from Liverpool
Why?
because
why?
because I don't think he will start any soon. And if even if he starts, he will be playing out of position, and I don't think I will buy him anytime soon. And
You can say that for 90% of people. So why specifically Milan? You can also say Ryan Brewster or someone like that.
no,
Yeah,
Ryan Brewster went to I guess Sheffield, and he's rotting there.
Sheffield, yeah.
And that's one good reason. And Minamino just to like remind Arvin that he is a part of that team. That's the one reason, to be fair. And
Yeah.
I won't change my midfield to I won't sell obviously Salah to get in Minamino. I would
In before Minamino scores a hat trick.
in Carabao Cup. The one player who I would never sell is between two players, obviously. One would be Mohamed Salah because I know he will do something one day or the other. Arvind is nodding his head in disapproval.
He's a Manchester United fan and he won't
Yeah,
sell Salah.
yeah, and the one reason I want Salah is because he's very selfish, which I like in FPL. Like he won't pass to Mane. I don't care about Liverpool. I want Salah to
Suraj
score.
Snake. Suraj Snake. Suraj Snake. Suraj
Yes.
Snake.
The second player which I would consider not selling is Bruno Fernandes, obviously, but I am not very sure about United as a team. So I would go with Salah. I wanted to really say Dominic Calvert-Lewin because he's like 62% ownership, but that can fall anytime soon. But that's the reason I'm going with
Yeah.
Salah. Salah.
Yeah.
From mid Salah.
2 or 3 bad game weeks, and then that 60% will go
Yeah,
way
will
down.
go down. That's the reason. For me, yeah, it's Salah who I will never sell and never buy. It would be Minamino. So that are like really great like side picks, right?
Mm.
Minamino won't come because Salah is there, and Salah I won't sell. So logical
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah. Yeah. We're talking logically nowadays, so
Yeah.
that's it. So for me, I haven't at some point or the other, I have considered selling each one of the player that I have in my FPL team. But if I had to choose any one of them, the ones that I have in my current team, it would be Harry Kane for me. Is having a very great season this year, and I am hoping that he would be continuing this form till the end of the season. And somehow they finished second, with Liverpool being on top. And yeah, so if I had to select one, it would be Harry Kane.
Hmm.
And if there is one player that I would never consider buying, no matter how much points he's getting, it would be Mohamed Salah, the obvious pick for me. I don't care if he scores, if he gets 20 points in a single game week or anything. I will never ever get him in my FPL team.
And
In the previous seasons, also I did not get him.
mhm.
So I'm a man of my word. I will stay true. So yeah, Mohamed Salah and Harry Kane. These are my two picks. Yeah, you were saying something, Suresh.
Yeah, the lineups are out, and Chilwell, Reece James playing. We have Gurud up front, Timo Werner, Pulisic, Kante, Mount, Havertz,
Guru Randhawa.
Guru Randhawa,
Yeah,
yeah.
what are you talking about, Guru?
Oliver Guru Randhawa, yeah. And for a person like Arvind who has double wolves in his mid, Pedro Neto and Podence don't start this week apparently.
Yes, yes,
Why?
yes.
Why?
Yeah, I'm going off now.
No, no, they are starting. I just told for fun. Just to
Yeah,
see that
they are
reaction.
actually playing as forward, so good.
Yeah, 3-4-3. 4-3-3. See, none of them is 4-4-2. So,
Mm.
Pranav, who are you picking?
For my yeah, so again, I have at every point sold one or the other player,
Hmm.
but that one player who I consistently keep, I think over the last 3 seasons is Heung-min Son.
Hmm. True.
Usually, what I do is I would get Son around December because that's when he's peak form.
Hmm.
Also, at the same time, I would get in Dele Alli or Jesse Lingard, but both of them have gone a bit downhill.
Yeah.
So
That
Heung-min Son.
Jesse Lingard.
So yeah, Heung-min Son is one player I don't think I will sell in before I sell him next week. So there's that. So player that I'll never buy is
Neil Mope.
so yeah, there is Neil Maupay. There are
Vincent
very good
Vincent
shout outs
Gaita.
this season in the name of Vincent Gaita, Neil Maupay. But ever since FPL, I started FPL, I never wanted to get Liverpool players. I got Liverpool players.
Mhm.
But now I have the opportunity of never getting a Leeds player.
Yeah.
So I will keep in mind of never getting a Leeds player. And
Bamford.
also, second option would be Kyle Walker. All thanks to Pep Guardiola, I will never get him back after
59th
he substituted
minute.
Kyle Walker in the 59th minute. This shameless fellow.
Great memories from last season. Yeah.
Yeah, in before triple captain Sane comes into mind.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I was stopping myself. But then you yourself said it, so great.
That is life.
So, yep, we are done with our stream at 1.17 hours. We can have our dinner before 11, so we are thankful to God. And as we always iterate, we have analytics team pinging us once again that 42% of you guys aren't subscribed. I know no one is watching this, but I know Pranav is watching this. So, yes.
I'm not. I'm on LinkedIn, by the
Ooh, you are watching our stream on LinkedIn, so
I,
I had to make a page there. Okay, I'm in the
I
social
was
media
watching it.
team. So I guess
I was
some,
watching it.
yeah, that it became zero now. Yeah, you are watching it.
I'm also watching.
Come on, come on. I need at least one viewer before this ends. Come on, come on.
Yeah, I'm there, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
I
It's
will.
showing one watching.
I will also use my.
Yeah, it became zero now. Yeah.
It's
I'm also.
still zero. It's just that I want to push it to 120. That's all.
Seriously. Hey, come on, man. Let's finish.
Yes, yes. I joined. I joined. We have two watching, and the Steam still says zero, but I don't care. So yes, that was our mini podcast this week.
Mini.
Yeah, we
We need
didn't know
festivals.
the game starts today, so sorry for that. We will be back with two quick videos in a span of 2 days, which we will cover the upcoming game week this weekend. So stay tuned for that, especially the scout video because we know you love it a lot. So stay steady, stay calm, and keep subscribing. 16 subs more to greatness. Bye.